Hi, I'm Natalie and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to be making lemon cranberry tea buns, my twist on my grandmother's classic tea biscuit recipe. For this recipe, you'll need 4 cups of flour, 3/4 of a cup of sugar, 8 teaspoons of baking powder, half a cup of coconut, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of softened butter, 1½ cups of dried cranberries, 1/3 of a cup of lemon zest, and the juice of 2 lemons. All right, so now that we have all of our ingredients all laid out, we are ready to get started. So first we are going to take all of our wet ingredients. So that's our milk, our eggs, the vanilla extract, and our lemon juice. And we're just going to go ahead and whisk those together. Okay, let's go ahead and mix together some of our dry ingredients. So let's start with our 4 cups of flour. We're going to pour in our sugar, our baking powder, our secret ingredient, which is our shredded coconut. I didn't have any coconut today, so I'm just using coconut flour. And our lemon zest. And a good dash of salt. And let's go ahead and mix that together. So here comes the fun part. We're about to do the rest of this recipe just using our hands. So first we are going to put in our softened butter in here and we're going to crumble that up, and then once we have a good consistency there, we're going to go ahead and add in our chopped dried cranberries. So let's get to it. So I have just been working that butter all the way through with my hands, making sure to get all the way down to the bottom, really mixing it around, and it's nice and crumbly. Add in the dried cranberries. Now we're going to make a nice hole in the middle, just like this, and we're going to grab our wet ingredients and pour those in. Mix with your hands until combined. Now that we have our dough all mixed, I went ahead and lined a cookie sheet here, got some extra flour out, my rolling pin, and a little circle cutter. If you don't have a circle cutter, a glass or the top of a mason jar will work just fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to heavily flour a flat surface. So I'm just using my counter. You can use a kitchen table. And now we are going to take half of our dough and just lay it out. Roll your dough until it's 3/4 of an inch thick. So we're going to go ahead and grab this cutter, make sure it's floured pretty well, and cut our tea buns. Go ahead and shape them up just so they're not quite so perfect, and lay them on our sheet. So now let's go ahead and do a light egg wash on all of our tea buns. We are going to take 1 egg, and about 1 tablespoon of water, and we're going to whisk just with a fork. This is going to help make sure they come out nice and golden and glossy on the top, which is exactly what we want. Let's go ahead and put these in the oven and let them bake for 20 minutes at 350 degrees. These are perfectly golden. It's exactly what we're looking for. So let's go ahead and let them rest here for about 5 minutes before we transfer them to a wire rack to cool. These cranberry lemon tea biscuits are all ready to go. Thanks so much for following along with me today. I hope you had just as much fun as I did in the kitchen. Take care and enjoy.